Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of Mass Effect on the Versian Chronicles. This is episode 19. Now that we've covered all our bases with the last, was episode 17? I was like, it's got to be episode 18 or 19. No, this is episode 19. Welcome, we're on Navaria, and we're about to talk to Captain Ventralis about the issue down in the hot labs. So we've got Talizora with us and Liara Sony with us. So let's talk to Captain and find out what's going on.
We couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
No autopsy, no foul.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
I'm a Spectre.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out and he ain't all there anymore.
Okay, where's Han?
First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
Well, you did well.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
All right, beautiful. Can I speak about Benzaya?
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
All right.
I've got work to do.
I do.
Yeah, I hear that.
More.
Hell! Man the perimeter!
We got stuff coming through from somewhere.
Hold the line!
Only 2? That was it. Only 2.
All targets eliminated.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
No problem.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Yeah, but I'm gonna bet that there's a problem with that assessment there. So if they're coming up the vents, that means we've got a pretty major problem here with these bugs. We don't know what they're called yet. I mean, let me be clear. I know what they're called. Okay, can I go down this? No, I cannot go down that yet. Emergency exit only. Why can I not access the hot labs through here? I think I've got to go through the tram to access the hot labs, even though I can come back up through the secondary exit near the fecal matter, the people I'm trying to save. Lord have mercy with my soul. All right, so Central Station. Where is the hot labs control? Maybe we go back to Central Station. I think that's what we do. Go back to Central Station. I mean, doesn't make much sense. It doesn't make a lot of sense to go back to Central Station, then turn around and go to the hot labs. But I guess, I mean, there was no open doors unless it was the door behind him that was technically open, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but we'll give it a shot.
At Peak 15 Central Station.
Let's give this a shot, see if it takes us directly to the hot labs. I think it's the button here I'm looking at. 2 hot labs. Here we go.
Departing Central Station.
Bye, Liara! Bye, Liara! Liara glitched out and got stuck in the doorway and smacked a pole and went flying into the stratosphere. Oh my god, I forgot how buggy this was. Where's Liara at? Liara is still gone. Liara is still lost in space. All right, we have a body on the ground. Let's take a
Quarantine breach. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Neutron purge recommended.
All right,
User
Liara has
alert.
reappeared.
The tram lines are locked down. Quarantine measures must be
I
activated
didn't
before
click Mira.
evacuation may proceed.
I didn't
Right,
click
got it.
Mira.
We'll take care of it.
I did not click Mira. It just all of a sudden was like, hey, you looked at me.
User alert. The tram lines are locked down. Quarantine measures.
What measures are available?
The neutron purge system is.
Can I walk towards my objective, Mira?
No.
She has now talked to me twice after I've tried to walk away. All right, let's go through the door control. Access denied.
It's
Security.
sealed. I don't think we can break in.
All right.
Take him out!
All right, we've got 1, 2, I see 3 of these unknown creatures. Looks like Liara got the last one there. There's no more in here. Let's use V to heal everyone.
Quarantine breach. Biohazard materials present throughout facility.
And a bunch of
Neutron
dead bodies on
purge
the ground.
recommended.
All right, I'm looking to see if there's maybe something we can use in here on any of these dead bodies here. All right, nothing so far. We're doing okay. We got 4 metagel left, 6 grenades. Liara and our girl are okay. Anyways, I had to turn around for a second. I was like, I have to show my partner where her makeup stuff is. Okay, so I can't get in there. We have an unknown creature to our north. And this is putting us in like direct contact with them. There's no real way to go around them.
They're secured.
I wonder if I can like, move this up because I can barely see.
Quarantine breach. Biohazard
There we go.
materials present throughout facility. Neutron purge recommended.
All right, is that better? Can you guys hear me better? I know I elevate the volume anyways, but I can now see over my microphone because I just need to lift my chair up a little bit and move my butt. Hello. All right, we're moving forward. We've got some sort of replicator, 1, 2, 3 replicators in this room going on all at the same time. I don't know what they're doing. Let's investigate using the computer console. Dr. Olar, without her here, our current experiments have gone crazy, insane almost. One actually struck me on the leg on its way here. I'm headed to the infirmary to get it looked at, but if I'm not back by your lunch break, please move the rest of the eggs to the operations deck so we can stop the testing until the research is done. They can't get out. Okay, so they were doing something with these creatures. A creature just popped up in front of me. It literally just spawned in front of me. I guess out of the ground.
Negative contacts, Commander.
All right, we have the next room. We have a Mira terminal in front of us. Medical station. Easy decryption. Yeah, we'll take that. We got some Krogan armor now. We've got the... Oh, I found a hole in the ice.
Quarantine breach. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Neutron purge recommended.
Okay. Let's see what it's asking me to do. I don't see anything to activate other than a Mira terminal.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Okay, can you tell me about the neutron
I
purge?
need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Resolve sounds final.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
I'm going to investigate it. I need to check
How
out the
many of
hostile
those
creatures.
things are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me an estimate, please.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
What about crew
Are
survivors?
there any survivors in here?
Yaroslav Tartakovsky, Director of Operations, is on the operations deck. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
How many of those things are in here?
I'm sorry,
Oh,
the
so never
sensor
mind.
network is too damaged
what about the
to
situation
provide an
report?
What's the
accurate
status of the facility?
containment breach in laboratory pod Gamma. The neutron
We're moving on.
logging you out, Commander.
So what does... So they want us to arm the purge. I'm not doing that yet. I want to find out a little bit more. I see the eggs in there. That's fine. Oh, shit. All right. I really don't want to initiate that purge unless I absolutely have to. It's kind of one of those things where I just kind of feel bad if I did. If I did that, it would suck. So we're going to do... okay, never mind. I was like, do we need to do anything to really heal ourselves? I don't think so. At the moment. Surprised I'm not seeing any more of these creatures. You know what's funny is I know, we all know I know the name, right? We're not stupid. We all know I know the name of what these creatures are, right? You know, I know, they know. Jesus knows. Let's go into this lab here. Door controls open. More arachne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit. All right, we got rid of all of them. Good job. Using a metagel to heal ourselves up a little bit. There's a body in the floor. No, it is a sorry. No, I'm going to look at this aid station here. Grab 2 metagel. That's good. We're walking through another door. We have 2 doors, one to our right that does not seem to open. And a walkway to our left. Hello, Dr.
Yes?
Chion. Dr. Chion, I presume.
I've been looking for you. What happened here?
I just did what I was told. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm just waiting for the bomb to go off.
What bomb?
What bomb are you talking about?
There's one built in case things go wrong.
He must be talking about the neutron purge.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Listen, we're here to help, and we're trying to
My
get you
crew
out.
and I came to get this station under control. You'll be safe with us.
Right.
If we make it to operations, I have the arming key for the bomb.
Okay. So, let yourself out then, please? Liara, what you
The
got?
sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Liara's like, I just want out of here, assholes. All right, let's open this crate behind here. A Reaper IX and a sniper rifle. All right, cool. We'll take all of that. I honestly don't know offhand how to convert things to Omnigel, really, like in a fast motion. It's kind of frustrating. Okay, so they have the key to the arming. So do we take them down, or what do we do? What do you mean? I'm not sure I follow you. I'm concerned his experience may have unhinged him. I told you so.
I told you so.
Oh, dear. Wait, why did he... What the hell? I started to take this character down, and I guess that's a mod that added that, but he offed himself right in front of me, which is definitely a thing. But I have the arming key now. The question is, should I use it or not? I don't see a reason not to. I mean, this place is kind of fucked, but I really would like to... There's the person on the operational deck, right? Can I get to them? That's a question. So I have the arming key. Let's go to Hot Labs real quick. Let's go down. Up? Up. Okay, let's go up, I guess. Not down. Let's see what's going on here. There's nobody in here. Oh, all right, here we go. Yaroslav Tartovsky. Okay.
Are you here to secure the situation?
Are you all right?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let them loose?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders.
What orders?
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
But the Arachni are extinct.
Rachni? The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
That is so. Billions of lives lost in that war, on both sides.
But the egg was ancient, so you brought it back?
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous.
Okay, so cool.
Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen.
Okay.
After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
All right, but that didn't work, did it?
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
All right, we can save
Then all
them.
we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work.
Why not?
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Give me a minute.
Just wait here.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Okay, so I guess my question now is there a way to avoid the... Really? I just got stuck.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
Get down!
Dude. Oh, shit. I just fell through the world. Hold on. Let's load the... Shit. How long ago was that? The last autosave?
Winter wears thin very quickly.
Let's see if we can just... There we go. Just, come on.
Perimeter secured.
Climb. The game's like, no, you can't climb. So I found a spot that you can fall through the map. That is absolutely cool. So I do have to load it up here real quick. I got to load the last autosave. Crap. All right. Looks like the last save was right after dude killed himself. Damn it. All right. Let's
Quarantine breach. Biohazard materials present throughout facility.
I know. I am
recommended.
so irritated right now. I am so irritated right now. Let's take a look and see where we are at. We're in the hot labs, right? Oh, there was an elevator down below. That's right. So we just need to go to the elevator. That is so irritating. We're gonna have to go through this conversation again. Where's my phone? So while I'm waiting on this, I'm gonna check to see if there's a way to avoid the neutron purge. Because I actually do want to know if it's possible. So, avoid new neutron purge ME1. Okay, so let's see here.
Quarantine breach. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Neutron purge recommended.
Okay, so all right, yeah, it does look like the neutron purge has to happen, sadly. At least according to the various wiki
Are you
spots.
here to secure the situation?
Mira said there was...
You must listen to me.
Okay, you let them loose. All right.
This was Rachni's
The egg
ship.
was ancient.
After she lays eggs,
That didn't work. We can save
these
them.
Rachni are beyond saving.
Just tell me how.
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
And okay, so a Tarzovsky dies by Arachni. which did not happen last time, but that's okay. So the purge codes are
Quarantine
obtained.
breach. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Neutron.
Right. Neutron purge recommended. That's fine. All right, so we got the purge. We've got all the information. Let's try not to fall off of this thing. So let's arm the purge.
Warning. Neutron purge armed. Employees, please proceed to the tram station in a calm and orderly fashion.
We gotta go. We gotta go. It's just us, but we gotta go. Let's go to the tram so we can get to the Rift station. I hate that was the option, but there are no humans here, and the Rachni are obviously looking to kill because they don't have their queen right now, or they can't reach their queen. Meaning she's probably going to be a little mad at us, but we're going to see how that goes. I think what the plan is right now is to probably free the queen if we have that option. I do not know if doing this in this order allows that option, because in the past I've always done it in a different
Neutron
order.
purge armed. Employees, please proceed to the tram station in a calm and orderly fashion.
Okay, so I just go back to Central Station. Gotcha.
User alert. The tram lines are locked down.
What measures
The
are
neutron
available?
purge system is functional and may be...
I already did that.
User alert. The tram lines are locked.
Why keep the crew
The
from
neutron
evac-
purge must be activated. It is
Are
the
your
respons-
people so self?
The neutron purge system is functional.
I already did that.
User alert. The tram
Right, got-
acknowledged.
It's already been activated. I'm so confused. Was there something else I needed to do? Is the game glitching? Am I soft locked? Which would be freaking hilarious. Because I seem to remember something else happening
Warning.
here.
Neutron purge armed.
Yeah, it looks like something's busted. So there's another Rachni here that wasn't supposed to be. So we're gonna go clear out the rest of the Rachni and do the rest of the stuff we have to do on this stage. Online, how can I help you?
How can I
Initiate the.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without
I have the code.
Input 875.
verifying.
All right, now we're on a time limit. Now we're on a time crunch. All right, so we need to heal now. And we're being chased out, so that's fine. I'm going to switch to my shotgun real quick because we're dealing with a lot of small things. Okay, I said switch to my shotgun. I didn't mean to switch to my... All right. Okay, I said switch to my shotgun, but this thing is just
Warning.
not
Neutron
doing it
purge
fast
system
enough.
activated. Immediate evacuation recommended.
Okay, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
Metagel deployed.
We got to get out of the hot labs, like, now.
Warning. Neutron purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended.
Switch over to the pistol. All right, one down.
Warning. Neutron
Two
purge
down.
system activated.
This thing's a little slow.
Immediate
I will
evacuation
have to
recommended.
see what we can do about getting a faster weapon. We are almost to the tram as we rush our way back. I love the music has swapped over to being
Warning.
something much more
Neutron
ominous.
Purge system activated. Immediate evacuation recommended.
And we made it to the tram, and we're off. We're off to the races. And as far as I'm aware, there's nothing you can do about this section of the game. You are almost forced to do this. There's no, as far as I'm aware, there are no Paragon or morality points for that mission at all, by the way. It's just you dealt with the Rachni threat kind of thing. Oh, I need to go back to the station over here. Because we gotta meet Baron Zaya. I walked off the tram like thinking nothing of it. To Rift Station, go.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Oh my goodness gracious. I kind of feel like Liara there in that tram. She's just like, I'm going to stretch my neck.
Now arriving at Rift Station,
All right.
Binary Helix Research Facility.
Oh my goodness. So are y'all having a wonderful Saturday? I'm actually recording this on a Sunday, but are y'all having a wonderful Saturday? I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. That's the days the episodes come up. They come up, well, as long as I'm able to, they come up every Saturday at 5 a.m. actually. Every Saturday morning at 5 a.m. a new episode should arrive. Should arrive, I'd say, assuming I'm healthy and sane and not, like, losing my schnotzel or having a bit of a crisis. All right, so our crew seems to have moved backwards in the area, and we're going to go follow them back, I assume. All right, I don't know where everybody went, but we have walked to where we thought they were.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia.
Open fire!
Shit.
I'm on it.
Okay. Captain Ventus is having a bad day. That EM soldier's having a bad day. Captain's having a bad day. And by bad day, I mean I shot him in the face.
I will destroy you.
Will you? I don't believe you will. All right, Tyrion is down. That was shooting at me.
Take cover.
And another one's down. There's one more, I believe. Okay. Got another metagel off the table. I see medical bay directions and restricted access directions. So we're going to check down in the med bay to find out if anyone's down here. Come on. Looks like nobody's down here. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's down here. But there are a lot of things I can touch, like a medical bay and stuff like that. That's cool. I'm assuming this is the stuff I'm finding is like med beds and like a medical scanner from like Halo or something like that. So, pretty cool. All right, we've got some assault drones that we can definitely see. They can't see us at the moment.
Shields disabled.
It's okay. It's okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do overshield, sabotage. All right.
Go, go, go!
Scanners are going off like goof. We've got one of them single shot pistols that just overwhelm the opponent as soon as they walk around a corner. Assuming I can hit them. And, yep. Yeah, this is a fairly strong pistol. There's a pistol in Mass Effect 3 that works very similarly to the one I'm using now, where it's just kind of overpowered, and it does a heat thing. One of the things... All right, 2 dead. One of the mods we're going to be incorporating into our Mass Effect 2 and 3 runs, once we get there, will be modifications to the ammo system. Because I honestly think the ammo system is crap in 2 and 3. But we'll talk more about that once we reach there. But I will say straight up, the ammo system's pretty hot garbage in 2 and 3. And it's one of the things that I immediately modify out whenever I do my modifications for it. Assuming those mods still exist, that is, because that's probably another thing that I don't, people don't think about is, do the mods you used in the past, do they even still exist? We have 253 items, and we're gathering more stuff. Thank you. 255 items. Sell or salvage some of the items at the earliest convenience. Sell or salvage, okay. See, I don't know exactly how to salvage items. I know how to sell items, but I do not know how to salvage items. All right, we're going to check out the barracks first. The barracks. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. We'll turn a lot of things to Omnigel here shortly. Before the game's like, hey, we're going to force you to turn things to Omnigel. Sorry about that. All right. We found, looks like 1 Rachni. As I walk slowly towards the barracks. With my pistol out. I still wish there was a way I could just auto convert stuff in my inventory to Omnigel. That would be like the key. All right, we have an ERCS guard who I can't hit for save my life. Just kind of chilling there. 2 ERC guards. There we go. We got rid of both of them. Apparently there is a 300 item limit, by the way, if you're ever wondering. Let's open up this terminal. Can we open this terminal? No? Oh, it's just a graphical flippy deal. Flippy? Graphical flippy dealy. I swear I know what I'm trying to say, guys. I swear it. All right, we have another elevator to where? Oh, those are just the barracks. Okay. I'm not taking any chances. We're walking down a hallway with the guns out. Bunch of wintry tech here. All right, to the tram station, to this. Okay, so is this just a complete circle we did? Looks that way. We did the circle, so let's head to the other location. Let's see what's over there. Apparently, it's just a giant circle. And that is good. That is good, because that means we got to explore the entire... I don't know what I'm talking about. Do I ever know what I'm talking about? Not really. Not really. My goodness. I have been working on other things as of late. I started working on a Minecraft mod pack that is definitely in a stage of progress. I can't really talk about too much. It's kind of a little... I still find it a little boring. It needs a little sprucing up. It's one of those things that I... how do I want to say this? You have to find the fun, right?
You do not know the privilege of being a mother.
Hello.
There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies.
Okay, so she was going to capture the
I won't
Rachni.
be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
That's not why
Liara's
Liara's here.
because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Okay.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
And what about Liara?
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Okay, and now we're fighting. Here come the Asari commandos.
Over there!
Two, like, literally we killed them instantly. What the hell? And now Geth. And Baron Zaya's power level has dropped pretty drastically. That's okay. 1, 2, 2. I love that sound. Oh my goodness, that sounds kind of amazing.
Lost shields!
And she's doing another call for more troops, it looks like. Yeah, she's doing a lot of these calling for troops sort of techniques that is definitely weakening her. We're trying to get through this without having to attack her at all, if possible. I just got shot in the face. What the hell? All right. All right, there, all the Geth are done. And Benaziah's power level's really low, so that's good. It looks like Tali is just owning by herself over here, which is... I want to not be impressed, but, like, she's just owning. And that's the end. That's the boss fight.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Listen, the Rachni seem to disagree.
Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You...
I will what?
You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Like the Asari on Pharos.
Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind. To beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless. Nothing but a tool for Saren.
Okay.
He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
All right. You're here for that.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations.
Oh.
Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers.
Oh, shit, that's cool.
I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You regret your actions,
You
though?
can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger.
Okay. You'll give me the information.
I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should...
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
Come on, Liara.
You've always made me proud, Liara.
All right. Well, that looks like something. Last words.
Die!
And now we have to kill her. Damn it. It literally took 2 shots.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Stay with us.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Oh.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
No light at the end of that tunnel, sadly. And the Matriarch is now officially dead, sadly. And we have one more thing to deal with. The Rachni Queen. How do we deal with this? Looks like one of the assassins is standing up and being potentially mind controlled. And Shepard is not paying attention? No. She is. What is going on here? So the Rachni, which is this giant, like, crab-like creature.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
I don't understand you.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
So you're controlling the Asari.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging.
All right.
She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful.
Interesting.
You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us.
Correct. We're not.
What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
So.
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
True.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
True.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
I won't kill you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Good. You crab shrimp-eyed thing. It does. He looks like a giant crab shrimp thing. And now the Arachne Queen is freed. Now, while this has no effect on Mass Effect 2, as far as I'm aware, it does have a massive effect on Mass Effect 3, where you actually get war bonds, additional war bonds, and they help you out in a late mission if you do the Paragon thing and rescue them. So, pretty freaking cool in my opinion. We're going to head back to the base here, and we're going to head back to the ship where we are actually going to begin our path back to the main hub, because we are done here and we can just return to the normal. Wow, so once we're done with the tram, we don't have to go back to the main thing. All right, so here's our
next
scene.
move, Commander. Head for the Mu relay?
No, not so
The
fast.
relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Ashley, shut up.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes, please.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
Yes, we did.
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
And they won't.
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
All right, so we have finished the mission here. We finished the mission on Noveria, and are ready for whatever comes next. Now, normally this would be where we talk to our crewmates, and I think that is a good idea. Let's go do the talkies before we continue on. Oh, I need to check my messages before we do that. I'm pretty sure we're going to have messages here. Unread messages. Ship status report from Dr. Karen Chakwas. Hello, Commander. Forgive me for I have not written many ship status reports in my time. You were away for quite a while, and while you were gone, Presley came to me complaining of itching. First, we feared some alien virus, but we were relieved to find out it was just chickenpox. I ordered Presley quarantined until symptoms had lessened and the chance of contagion dropped. Fortunately, all of our human crew has already had chickenpox. But on the other hand, I was not interested in the slightest to see how chickenpox virus might affect our alien crew members. In any case, while he was quarantined, I took over as acting executive officer. I'm glad to say that nothing of serious note happened while you were away. Presley is quite all right now, besides the minor scarring from the pox that should clear up soon. Very cool. Presley says, "Welcome back, Commander. I'm glad to hear you took down Benezia. It's a real kick in the teeth for Sarah. And I had a spot of bother while you were away. I came down with some kind of rash and went to the doc. Chickenpox, apparently. At this age, Chakwas had me confined while I was sick. I isolated in the CO cabin, Commander. I hope you don't mind while you're away. Plus, you don't use it too much anyway. Don't worry, I've had the sheet change and the cabin undergo a full cleaning. You won't notice a difference. Chakwas should be sending you an email herself as she was acting XO while I was out of it. As far as I'm aware, no one else caught it. I've just got to wait for these ugly scabs to heal. I caught the quarry and Tali looking at me funny, or at least think she was, but when I tried to explain, she hurried off. If you see her, please let her know I'm not contagious anymore. More messages. Message from Tali. Hi, Shepard. I was worried about the Navigator. I am worried about the Navigator, Presley. I'm sorry if this is just a human custom I'm not used to, but he got his red marks on all over his face and skin. He looked sick. I asked Adams, and he said Presley had chicken pox, spelled CHIKKINPOKKS. I'm sorry if this comes off as rude, but I asked Presley to stay away from engineering while he has it. He said he was fine. He was getting over it, but even so, I'm worried about catching it. I triple-checked my suit filters just in case. Please let Presley know it's non-personal. She says I don't know how my Quarian immune system would react to an alien pathogen. Glisila. Is there any more? Yes, there is. Ambassador Udina says, Shepard, what have you done? Shepard, what have you done? Have you read your history, Commander? Do you know what happened the last time the Rachni were set loose in the galaxy? The Rachni wars lasted for so long and were so intense they made the Earth's Second World War look like a quick skirmish. I'm having to field uncomfortable questions from the other ambassadors about why humanity's first and only at this rate, Spectre, thought it wise to release the Rachni on the galaxy again. Your actions reflect on humanity as a whole. Commander, please try to consider how your decisions will represent us to the galactic community. Ambassador Donnell Udina. Captain Anderson says, I've heard about what happened on Novaria. Glad to hear you took down the Matriarch. Troubling to hear about this indoctrination of hers. If even one of the strongest story minds cannot read these story, what are the chances that we have? Stay safe out there, Commander. You made a difficult choice with the Rachni Queen, Commander. I'm not sure that's what I would have done, but then again, I wasn't there. If you think the Rachni can be trusted, I trust your judgment. Udina is fuming about it, but he'll get over it. I'm sending you coordinates to the Styx Theta customer. One of our squads went dark in that area. Last report mentioned some kind of bugs coming out of the wall. I'm sure your new ally won't be so stupid as to betray us so soon, but even so, check it out as soon as possible. It's a Styx Theta cluster. We have an unknown sender here. Hello, Commander Shepard, and that is your name. You may be thinking, I don't know this person. Well, I've actually set up a malware on the Adult Films website, and you know what? You visited that site to experience fun. You were hacked. Okay, that's funny as hell. It's a scam. And no more messages. Okay. Let's go talk to our crewmates real quick. Let's go talk to Joker, see if he's got anything new to say. Oh my goodness. This is definitely a thing.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I just want to talk,
I'd like to know my crew.
You top of my class in flight school? I earned.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Put the Normandy in my hands. And
I have to go.
All right, so he had nothing new to say. He just said that one-line quip at the beginning. So let's head downstairs and talk to the rest of the waking crew, and with our main goal on Liara. I think that's what we're going to do at this juncture, is talk to Liara. As we grab some grenades. Dr. Chakwas?
Yes, Commander?
You did a good
job.
Go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Commander. Hello, Liara. How do you feel, girlie?
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
You don't feel bad?
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Yeah, and she's still with you then.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
Yeah, I agree.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
So that was cool. Very cool, very cool. Let's see if Caden has anything to say. Lord, it takes forever.
Anything you need, Commander?
We'll talk another time.
Nothing new there. Private messages in the terminal. It says no new messages. I'm sorry. It said there were messages and then lied to me. The game lied to me, folks. It said new messages, and I was excited to read new messages. Now I'm sad. Now I have a sad because I couldn't read new messages. Anyways, going down the elevator on the Normandy, and going to talk to, I believe, Garrus, maybe
Looking
the
for
Alliance
supplies?
requisition officers.
Let's see what
Just
you
say
got.
yes. Let's see what he's got. He's got X and stuff now, so that's cool. Assault rifle, Gorgon X. Let's see here. Diamondback is a prototype. Fire ramps up slowly. Striker X, 3-round burst. Let's see here. Comparatively, the Punisher's just worse. Okay. Striker X it's a low pistol, so not great. The assault rifle's kind of crap. The Gorgon X assault rifle, it looks kind of like a one-shot boss sort of deal. Interesting. We are going to go with the lightning strike. All right. Let's go do our selling and sell all junk. There we go. All right, let's look down. We're going to just we're going to organize this by type. So we're going to scroll to the bottom here. We've got weapon upgrades. We don't need any weapon upgrades that are shipped. Price. I think, let me see here. Level. Yeah, there we go. We don't need anything 4 or under. I think is a good starting point to. So, how do I mark things as junk? That's the problem, is I don't know exactly how to mark things as junk. So, it's a little strange. Let's take all here. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Okay. Let's go back with the hazard that I was wearing. I was wearing the hazard armor. There we go. Put the other piece I had on it, which I think was combat exoskeleton. How do you... So that's the problem, is I don't know how to mark things as junk. And let me double check my work here. Mass Effect 1 mark. Crap. Hold on. Mark as junk. Here we go. Mark as junk. Apparently someone else looked. There is on the left side of each item is a subtle trash can item. Let's see here. Okay, so let's do a couple things first. Let's save it real quick. We're going to save the game just in case it flips the flip out. So now we go to equipment. Oh, I see it. It is so annoying. Okay. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, I see the trash can now. Let's see here. Do we get rid of all of the VI stuff? I think so. We'll just Omnigel it. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just Omnigel the VI stuff. Just straight up. If it's V or VI, we Omnigel it. That way we've only got the best gear here. I think we can actually also get rid of level 8 gear as well, which is the VII gear. Yeah, that's good stuff. Omnigel that. We made a good bit of change actually there, so. Doing the junk thing as we remove all the stuff we don't want in our inventory anymore. All right. My partner, meanwhile, in the room with me going, how did I end up with someone so goofy who talks incessantly into a microphone to random people on the internet. Okay, she tells me she was not thinking that. She was probably thinking cooler things, like something about... She's actually working on her nails right now, so... She's probably thinking about not actually injuring herself while doing that, most likely. If I had to guess, that would be my guess. She says it's high up on her priority list, y'all. There we go. All right, so we cleared out a bunch of stuff. We now have 400 and hoity-toity. Cool. So we took Master shoots gun. Okay. All right. Anyways, let's talk to Garrus real quick. Hello.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
Thank me?
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot.
Oh, well, you're welcome, I guess.
Thanks, Commander.
You bet.
You're welcome, Garrus.
Commander?
Dismissed.
Ma'am.
All right. Rex.
Shepard.
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
Let's see here. I'm
I'm
a fighter. That's what I do. So.
Aren't you at all worried
What
about...
the? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing.
So you're just giving up?
I'm bottom line.
I think I heard this before.
Half the time I'm being paid.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So I don't think anything else comes of that. I think we're done with his and Garrus's side quests at this point.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren,
It won't be much
you'll
longer.
find the conduit. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends...
We couldn't have done this without you,
You've been
Tal.
good to me.
Okay.
A lot of people treat Quarians, but you've treated me... Whatever happens, I just want to...
So we are basically doing the thank you tour
See you later.
with the group.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
All right. So yeah, it's basically, hey, we did good. We've done the thing. Yay. All right. So before we go back to the final thing, before we go back to the Citadel for one last time, before we go on the, I believe, Varos mission, we need to, because we got to go back to Citadel anyways for the next bit, I believe, because we've already cleared. You cleared the 2, and then there's
Good
one
timing,
more.
Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Patch through.
I'll take it in the comm room.
All right. Oh, never mind. We have a comm room thing. All right, let's go take it. Commander Shepard, receive information that may be crucial against your mission against Saren. Good, tell me.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Infiltration regiments?
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
Fair.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Sounds serious. What do we got?
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Thank you for the info.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
All right, so we are now headed to, well, technically, we can now head to Vermeer. So Vermeer is now opened to us. We have probably like 2 or 3 more missions to really kind of knock out here. Let's get out of PAX here. So we have 2 anomalies to deal with, one in Styx Theta and one in Kepler Verge. But what we're going to do before, well, the question is, should I do those first? Oh shit, there's 2 anomalies. Checking my options here, and then 1 anomaly here. So we got 3 anomalies to check out, plus a Citadel trip that we must take before we head to Vermeer. So, with that said, we've just crossed the hour mark. Thank you for listening today. It has been an absolute fun adventure, and I hope you enjoy it so far. Next episode is Anomaly, and the Citadel, assuming we can fit it all in, before we take our trip to Vermeer and really begin the end of the game. Because Vermeer is like the last major planet you visit before the end game starts. So we're closing in on the end of the spectacle. We are going to be losing a party member. And we'll have to wait and see whether it's going to be Ashley or Caden. And I think because I typically keep Caden alive, I think I'm going to keep Ashley alive this time. I normally let Ashley die, but I think I'll keep Ashley alive this time. So, next episode, Citadel, Anomaly, here on the Versian Chronicles. Please remember to wash your arse, tell your mother you love her, give her a hug, and otherwise keep safe out here in this crazy world. My name has been Kailee Cain. This is the Versian Chronicles, and thank you for listening to episode 19 of Mass Effect. Ciao. More behind the scenes stuff, more after the credits, because I don't know if you guys should shut this off whenever you're done, but I want to really thank anyone who's listening. It means a ton. This episode is episode recording 3 of the series that I was recording today. As you can probably hear, my voice is straining, but I'm having so much fun doing the recordings that it was just something I was like, I just needed to get it out of me. You need to do another recording. So I was like, hey, let's finish up Navaria. Let's do what we got to do. And then the next episode, we've got some stuff to do, and that'll be probably next weekend when I do those recordings during the holiday weekend. I know this is, you guys aren't going to hear this, but distantly in the future. But we've got like a holiday weekend coming up, and I plan on doing a lot of recording during the holiday weekend because, as far as I'm aware, we really don't have anything going on. During the holiday weekend, we might go visit some friends, but it's just going to be, chill, get the episodes out, so we can get to the end of Mass Effect and go from there and then see what's next for the show. Like I said, 2 weeks ago in cast time and 2-3 hours ago in real time, I'm working on getting like Final Fantasy VII up, modded and all that stuff for my partner, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm hoping that before this episode even goes live, we have something made of that, but we'll see. This episode's like 3-4 weeks out from where I'm recording. So anyways, y'all be good. I'll see y'all soon. And check out the Discord if you haven't already. Bye, y'all.